Greetings and welcome to the energy of Aquarius. This is Ron from the Tarot of the Twin Sun. Tarot of the Twin Sun is a functional division within the Order of the Twin Sun. Please take only what you will. I do thank you for your considered time and reservation for this channel and its contents. We shall be doing a spread known as the Quantum Triangle, which overlaps two triangles, 3 cards each, of course. Equilateral triangles, and these two triangles are designed to show a mode of ascension in the quantum field, how like two different realities can coalesce to one, and with the alchemical symbol of of the cup sequence, but also of empowerment through the masculine energy. We can see in the animus something great or something objective, where there is a mode of observation for the month of March 2024. So we're looking into the future, and when you read this, you can take what you will according to whatever is being given on the cards. I also will be looking into another deck. This is my Alietta deck, and then we have this deck here for karma, and we're going to go ahead and get started now. I wish you well. Thank you for all the Aquarians out there, and we'll see what's going on. Okay. So for this month, there's a retracing of steps. Any sort of communication breakdowns, you'll understand the words that are unsaid or the words that are in between. What's written between the lines is very much on focus here. The idea here is not to be overly critical on what has been said or what hasn't been said, but to understand that the motivations of all that was the cause for some sort of breakdown. You'll also be able to retrace anything that you've left behind in order to preserve a sense of sanity in the situation that you've left. And this will be a very good time for rumination, for nostalgia, but not the type of nostalgia that's floaty and gone. No, there's realization to be had in looking at the past, and you're going to have to wait about 2 to 4 weeks in order to find some sort of truth or realization, a voice, a thought, some sort of like coalition of thoughts, and you can actually choose what to believe after you go through the weeding process of those thoughts. There also is here the Seven of Cups in reverse. There was a very detached intensity, something that involved intense emotions, and then leaving that aside, getting out, and like not being involved in a situation with another, or in a situation with other projects, wherein last month or the months leading up to this month, there's been difficulty in trying to make a dispassionate choice, trying to find out how to be emotionally sound and ground when making a type of choice. You can learn from all this, and there's something about you connecting with the past, especially if you've been leaving or dodging or like trying to go away from certain situations, especially ones that were very intense, but you didn't understand why they were intense. Now is the time to retrace your steps and look to the past, but not engage in it totally. You're going to have a very objective view of the past, and this is going to help you to produce, try to understand why it happened, why the experience happened, how was it an experience that you can actually learn from and make peace with. And that's for this month, at least karmically, okay? So we're going to have to shuffle this about 7 times, 5 plus 2 for the cut. And we're going into the quantum field. This is a quantum triangle reading. Wherein two triangles are overlapped in order to see particular resonances between Aquarius and a significant other. So the beauty of Aquarius is that they are the bringers of this age that we are already in. At the same time, they understand some of the more timeless concepts. The highest levels of abstraction come through Aquarius. At the same time, there's a type of desire or a karma that develops in the triplicity of air, and then it culminates in the purging process of objectified realizations on a collective level through Aquarian energy. So consciousness is a very big thing with Aquarius. Let's see here. All right, this is ready. Okay. If you've been dealing with something that was traumatic or something that had a great effect on those around you, that period is over. There's a unifying concept here of getting out of avoiding major calamity in the past and doing so wisely. That thing won't happen again. That's what is being said through the cards. There's something karmically that you've closed off with a past in the past that won't happen again. At least that's what the cards are saying. We have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles here. We also have the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Rods in the reverse. So what I see here is a type of shopping, at least for this month. Shopping and finding out what really floats your boat in terms on an emotional context, the connections that you seek out. There's something about making connections that don't require a major promise or a major commitment. It will be natural. There's a very authentic way of ascension that will be very naturalizing for the energy of Aquarius this month. You don't have to force anything. And it will come naturally. There's something about a declaration of solidity in the past, holding your own resources, not letting them be known, and being a master of that in the past. There's a type of realism or a behavior that is very stabilizing in the past that allowed for Aquarius to not escape from anything. It's because you were firm on your grounding and the way you handle time, energy, resources, money, commitments, work, especially work, that you've been able to declare a type of stability on your own independently and not having to waste your time or energy or resources on others. That is a way of like defeating the tower that cropped up. That tower won't come back, even though it does want to resurrect in some sort of way. There's a secret weapon that has to do with amor secreta, which is the secret love. This type of love is like unconditional, and it naturally conspires, it naturally transpires, and that's your sort of secret weapon, your arma secreta. And there's something about this secret weapon that is bringing forward primarily the Two of Pentacles in reverse, a point of focus that negates karma in the future, and it brings back this like attention to the inner child. This is like being independent, being rebellious, saying fuck you to the system in the future, and like not having to worry too much about things. And the funny thing is that this secret weapon, the secret love or whatever like that, it's going to be very focused. You're not going to have to work your time on nonsense projects, on nonsense projections. Okay, now projections of nonsense are not going to be a thing in the future. There's a big fuck you, fingers, middle finger up to society or to like the powers that be, and you're going to be noticed for this. Be careful though, because you don't want to be outcast. There's a type of return when it comes to your karma. And it has to do with it's like an action that is not being acted, an actionless action. It's like a calm disregard for authority that's in the future. Anyways, as far as advice goes, you guys are here to bring in the new earth. So like whatever you do in terms of your own independence is going to be very reflective of the future way of doing things. So stick to that. I think you're on the right path. I do thank you. Bye bye.